Hey there, I'm Alicia Malone. This is Movie Juice, coming to you from an island in the middle of Sydney Harbour, where everyone's waiting for Hugh Jackman to abseil his way in, and they've recreated part of the set of Wolverine. It's all very exciting, but first, let's check out what's making headlines.
I'm the only hope you have.
A familiar face could be making an appearance in Terminator Salvation, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he wouldn't even have to shoot any new scenes. The California governor said in a webcast that filmmakers are looking into technology that would enable them to use scenes from the previous Terminator pics to recreate his image. Terminator Salvation hits cinemas here on June the 4th.
You were expecting maybe the Addams Family?
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are coming out of their shells and heading back to the big screen. A live-action martial arts pick is currently in development and will focus on the origins of the pizza-eating crime fighters and their rodent mentor Splinter. Look out for Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello and Raphael to swing into theatres in 2011.
Are you afraid?
Now that production for the sequel of Twilight is well underway, the producers of the successful vampire franchise are thinking further ahead. They've tapped director David Slade to helm the third installment, titled The Twilight Saga: Eclipse. Slade is well versed on the world of the undead. He directed the blood-sucking slasher flick 30 Days of Night in 2007. John Paulson is the guru behind Movie Extra Tropfest, the biggest short film festival in the world. He's also one of our top directors, and you can see why in his new film, Tenderness. John's good mate Russell Crowe stars as a detective determined not to let a murderous teenager kill again. Renee Brack sat down with John to find out all about it.
What do you want from me?
You're a psychopath, Eric. You're gonna kill again. You know it, and I know it, and I want to prevent that from happening. And when I do, I want you to know what's gonna make me very happy.
It is a thriller in a sense, but it's a quiet thriller because you know who's done what, but you're wondering what's going to happen next.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd made two films in America, one Swim Fan and Hide and Seek, and they're both pretty, you know, and I'm proud of the films and everything. They're both pretty straight down the middle genre films, and that's what they were meant to be, and that's what they were, and they did pretty well at the box office and whatever. So Tenderness was really an opportunity for me to do something different.
I have to let you go. When I do, if you stay with him, there's nothing I can do to protect you. Can't even have you followed. So before that happens, you're gonna hear me out. That kid is a killer.
I know that. Everyone knows about his parents. I'm with him because I want to be.
When I read the book, I saw two things. I saw Russell Crowe and I saw a moustache, for whatever reason. And so I just, you know, it was just simple. I sent him the script. I think he read it as a favour. I don't think he did it as a favour.
Tell me where we met.
You really don't remember me?
I got a lucky star tattoo.
I don't think it's going to be for everybody, you know. Obviously, it's some people go to the movies to be sort of engaged and sort of from start to finish. It's not that film at all. But I know from the reactions we've had, you know, the people who do like it seem to really like it, and I hope the market that it finds, or at least one of the audiences that it finds, is sort of late teen girls who can relate to Laurie.
You chasing after this kid? Alone? Well, I got no family. He's my hobby. In the mind of this kid, there's no violence. He's addicted to the intimacy of the kill. His last beautiful sigh in his hand.
If you would like to see Tenderness for free, enter our competition to win a double pass. Just go to moviejuice.tv, click on freebies, enter your details, and answer this question in 25 words or less. What tender thoughts do you still have about your first crush? Defiance tells the inspiring true story about a Jewish family who hid out in the forest during World War II, saving thousands of Jews from the Germans. It's got an amazing cast: Daniel Craig, Liev Schreiber, Jamie Bell, and Aussie actress Mia Wasikowska.
Our revenge is to live.
The poorest farmer has more than us.
Quiet. What I am saying is we are not thieves or murderers. We may be hunted like animals, but we will not become animals. We have all chosen this. To live here free like human beings for as long as we can. Every day of freedom is like an act of faith. And if we should die, trying to live, then at least we die like human beings.
I had no idea this had happened. I had absolutely no idea that this story existed, that these people did this incredible thing. And I was more swept away by that. You know, just the notion that these people did something like this, that these people said no. You know, we're not just gonna go silently.
For my brothers, for my parents, and for all the others.
We know these woods. They'll never find us in here.
Every day, more people are killed.
We will send for everyone who is left alive.
There must have been an equality of sorts going on because people, they didn't just stay because it was safe. They stayed because it was working.
We will start rebuilding the lives that you have all lost. Everyone will work. There are no exceptions.
And we will become warriors. But
Our revenge is to live.
I guess my feeling about it is it's not so much about the fact that they fought. It's more about what it cost them to fight.
it is impossible. Nothing is impossible. What we all have done is impossible.
I almost lost my faith, but you were sent by God to save us.
Now, if you're in the mood for something funny, make sure you're watching Movie One Sunday, May 17 at 8:30 p.m. You'll see Will Ferrell in Semi-Pro, where he plays the owner/coach/player of a basketball team. Check this out.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Moon has outdone himself with this promotion as he prepares to jump over 47 feet of ball girl. Here he comes down the ramp, and he is airborne. Oh, shit!
The ABA was the American Basketball Association. It's actually a real thing, and it existed in the 70s. And in 1976, there was actually a merger between the ABA and the NBA. And this is a sort of a fictional account and history of the merger between the ABA and the NBA. Basically, the plot of the movie is the worst team in the league has to get to 4th place before the end of the year and try and merge with the NBA.
The players that went on to greatness in the NBA started out there, and you know, that it was a lot of the smaller cities, and they had these crazy gimmicks and a fly by the seat of its pants kind of league.
Yeah, I've been playing since I was like 12, maybe, when someone told me that the girls like basketball players, so my motivation was simple.
Downtown brings the ball up court and passes to Monix at the top of the key. Behind his back to Doubleday. Scootsy goes for the three-pointer, and it is good!
Are you actually having fun out here, Monix? Hey, don't tell anybody.
Obviously, it's a comedy and it's a big fun movie, but it's really kind of documenting what those guys went through in this whole era, and the fact that there was this league that really was kind of the forefather to a lot of what we know of as commonplace in the NBA.
Call now. Come on, people, let's get sweaty. Basketball sweaty.
Well, that's it for Movie Juice and for me. Next week, Renee Brack will be back from her holiday. She'll be refreshed and ready for all the best movie news. See you next time.